And here he comes like that. Grateful set. He is the very Reverend Elvis Matthew Champo, Dean of the Saints and Brethren Cathedral, to give to us the program. Very pleased to you, sir.
Beloved, shall we upstanding with all humility to begin today's program. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Enter, O Lord, we beseech thee, to accept our thanks, which is from the bottom of our hearts, for this house which is built to your glory, that it may be hallowed by your abiding presence, and within the house of the sick and suffering, and of those who minister here in body and soul, establish for yourself an everlasting habitation, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Please, Charles.
Thank you very much. Yeah, to add to the say better than say I'm on my way. Now, yeah, recognizing penny for ya or my baby kind. Would you kind? Yeah, a man a papa. Now, yeah, then I say I'm a first lady, Her Excellency, Mammy Rebecca, Afro-Fuago, to Kumasi Ashanti William, specifically she's done an amazing job. God bless you so much. Lady Julia. Alright, so on this one, let's take a few speeches because you now like and you know that such events, dresses and speeches are very, very common, but they're very important and they carry a message for all of us. At this point, I'd like to welcome to the microphone the Ashanti Regional Minister to give to us a welcome address, and he is in the person of Honorable Simon Osei. Honorable Minister, please. All right, in no time we'll have him join us, but as we speak, we have joining us this very morning the bunch of coordinator that is about joining us here.
The representative of Otumfo Osei Tutu, the second Asantehene, the first Antumahene,
Your Royal Highness Lady Julia Osei-Tutu, Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, members of Parliament, officials of Multimedia Group, Deputy Ministers, Honorable Metropolitan, Municipal, and District Chief Executives here present, Nananom, health and staff of directories of Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my greatest pleasure to welcome you all, particularly Her Excellency Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, to the commissioning of this ultramodern mother and baby unit of the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital. It has always been my dream to see development take place in the Ashanti region, and this ultramodern facility we are commissioning today is a fulfillment of this dream. On behalf of the chiefs and the people of the Ashanti region, I wish to express my sincere gratitude for this laudable initiative by Her Excellency the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana in collaboration with Menchia Palace and the Multimedia Group to avert the needless deaths that are recorded at the mother and baby unit at the Komfo-Anokye. Let me again use this opportunity to express the appreciation of the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council to Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, the Asantehene and Nananom, for the unflinching support they gave to the First Lady in the development of this facility. Nana Chairman, this laudable project that Save a Child, Save a Mother is an answer to a very critical need of neonatal care. Statistics indicate that every year more than 200,000 pregnant women and 1 million newborn babies die from maternal health and newborn complications in sub-Saharan Africa. Those are critical time for life-saving interventions, such as what we are witnessing today, and others like postnatal visits, proper hygiene, and counseling. Here by the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Rebecca Akufo-Addo, is a clear demonstration that she is not only a woman of deep knowledge, wisdom, and substance, but also a real mother who cares for the welfare of mothers and babies. We wish to take this opportunity to thank you, Your Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, the simple fact is that most of these deaths can be prevented by easy, available, and cost-effective solutions as long as pregnant women and new mothers with infants get the right health care at the right time. Nana Chairman, the government of Ghana is committed to the provision of improved health care facilities closer to the people to improve access of quality health care delivery in Ghana. The strategy is to have the various levels of the health delivery well developed with the requisite infrastructure and equipment. It is against this background that I dove off my cap to this very laudable initiative by Her Excellency the First Lady, which is a significant contribution to the effort of government in providing the needed health facilities in this country. I am reliably informed that this state-of-the-art edifice and ultramodern facility is not only certified by the World Health Organization, but is also energy efficient, making use of solar panels to provide energy for the facility. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to say that this facility does not belong to the Ashanti region alone, but the entire country. So we should all be very grateful to the First Lady for this project. The unhealthy phenomenon that retards our development as a people, maintenance culture. This edifice we are witnessing today, if not well maintained, will be an eyesore after some few years. I will therefore appeal to all stakeholders, especially the management of Kofanoti Teaching Hospital, to ensure that this facility is maintained and kept in good shape for the benefit of the region and the country at large. Once again, on behalf of the chiefs and people of the Ashanti region, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to Her Excellency Mrs. Rebecca Kufuado, the First Lady, the Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, and Lady Julia, and the multimedia group, and all who have in diverse ways contributed to the completion of this beautiful edifice, which will go a long way to reduce maternal and infant mortality in this part of the country. On this note, Nana Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the Ashanti region and specifically to the Garden City, Kumasi, and wish you a memorable stay. May the Almighty God bless us all. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Samuel Osei, and the regional minister of the Ashanti region. And, you know, in the President, what touched me the most has to do with the maintenance of this very beautiful edifice, and I'm sure we shall more here about it going forward. Let me welcome to the microphone at this point in time the CEO of the Kofanoti Teaching Hospital, Dr. Ohanebadan. So, this very morning when I saw him, he was beaming with smiles. And I cannot begrudge him. He has a very beautiful smile as well. Doc, let's hear your message.
Thank you, MC. His Royal Majesty Asante Hene, by the Bantamahini Bafor Kwetia VI, Her Excellency Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Lady Julia Osei Tutu, honorable ministers, the chairman and members of the KATH board, the Kumasi mayor and other DCs here present, heads and staff of directors and units of Kofanoti Teaching Hospital, eminent invited guests, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. It is with great sense of joy that I welcome all of you to this historic ceremony, which marks the official commission of a new ultramodern facility, which is a complex incorporating a maternity, mother and baby unit, and a pediatric intensive care unit for the Kofanoti Teaching Hospital. On behalf of the board, management, staff, and patients of this hospital, I say a big akwaba to all of you coming from far and near. As most of you will recall, on Monday, 29 May 2017, we gathered here to witness the commencement of work on the state-of-the-art 10 million Ghana cedis project for the hospital. That was the culmination of a watershed fundraising effort initiated and led by our very adorable mother, the First Lady of Ghana, Her Excellency Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, in the wake of the projected award-winning documentary produced and screened by a team from the multimedia group led by Said Kwame Boati. Nananom, Her Excellency, the documentary highlighted the difficult environment at the MBU, which contributed significantly to the avoidable and needless loss of lives of our mothers, sisters, and babies due to limited space and lack of adequate equipment. We are extremely glad that finally, through the tireless efforts of the multimedia group and the exemplary leadership of the First Lady, assisted by the Second Lady, and with a strong collaboration by His Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II and his wife, Lady Julia, the facility has become a reality. As the leading and sole referral tertiary health facility in this part of Ghana, the hospital has for many years experienced extreme congestion in most of our operational areas, especially in the child health and obstetrics and gynecology directories. This is due to the fact that the hospital receives referrals from 8 out of the 10 regions of Ghana and some neighboring countries, but has not witnessed any significant expansion in its maternity and pediatric care facilities since the construction of the hospital in 1955. Effort to resolve the problem of congestion began in 1976, when work commenced on the construction of a separate maternity and children's block. But the project has stalled severally, and the 995-bed facility remains uncompleted 42 years after construction began. Nananom, Her Excellency, the First Lady, the consequences have been the extreme congestion with mothers competing with staff to attend to babies in a very limited space, multiple babies in a single baby stall designed for only one baby, the high rate of hospital-caused infections, and the resultant avoidable maternal and neonatal deaths. We are therefore overjoyed that thanks to the intervention of the First Lady, which mobilized the efforts and resources of some distinguished personalities and institutions, a new facility designed to provide an interim solution to the problem at hand has been built in a record time for the benefit of our mothers and children. In the course of the construction, and thanks to the magnanimity of the First Lady, the project was expanded at additional cost to include a pediatric intensive care unit facility to further enhance the provision of emergency care for very critically ill children. This followed a special appeal management made through the Chief of Staff, Honorable Freeman Osei Opari, doing a rare visit here. With the completion of this project, the expectations of the board of this hospital, ably chaired by Ambassador Nana Efa Apenti, Omahini of Bompota traditional area, and indeed that of the general public, are that the maternity, neonatal, and pediatric care shall improve remarkably henceforth. There is therefore the urgent need for the management of the hospital, and in particular, the heads and staff of the two directories, to justify the huge investment made in this project through improved clinical outcomes and the consequent reduction in maternal and neonatal mortality. The other challenge is the maintenance of the facility. I wish to assure the First Lady, Nananom, and the government that through continuous training of our staff and the maintenance schedule already designed, we will keep pace to ensure the durability of the facility and the installed equipment. Nananom, Her Excellency, the First Lady, permit me at this juncture to use the opportunity to express to all those through whose vision, sacrifice, and support has made this project possible our greatest appreciation. Our first gratitude goes to the award-winning journalist Kwame Patton of Joy FM, the immediate past CEO, and indeed the hard-working heads of directors and units and some individual staff of the hospital whose collaboration could do the impact-driven documentary. There is no doubt that the documentary pricked the conscience of many Ghanaians and was fundamentally responsible for drawing the nation's attention to the real challenges facing our staff and patients in mother and child care. As our mother, the First Lady was about the most deeply touched as she moved in quickly to come to our aid. We are hugely indebted to the management of the multimedia group for throwing its invaluable and leading corporate weight and resources behind the drive to generate the much-needed national response to address the aforementioned challenges. Nananom, ladies and gentlemen, the management, staff, and patients of the hospital are eternally grateful to the First Lady for exhibiting exemplary leadership, empathy, and maternal instincts in initiating and executing this project. Also, to His Royal Majesty Dasantehene Otumfuo II and his lovely wife, Lady Julia, we say a big thank you for your sustained and effective collaboration for this project. I'm aware that His Majesty and indeed Lady Julia have been consistent in their advocacy for the completion of the bigger maternity and child health project, and it is my hope that they will not relent in their efforts until it is completed. Nananom, Her Excellency, the First Lady, I cannot bring my speech to a close without conveying our gratitude to corporate Ghana and philanthropic individuals who dip deep into their coffers to support this project. To all, we are very grateful. Nananom, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I bring my speech to a close, may I humbly request that you all join me in standing up to give a standing ovation to the First Lady and her team. Your Excellency, we are very, very grateful. To our contractors who actually did such a human job in record time, we say congratulations. It's the hospital's prayer that the good God will bless her many efforts and that of her husband, His Excellency Nana Adom, the President of the Republic of Ghana, in their determined desire to improve the lot of Ghanaians in the years ahead. I thank you for your attention, and may the good Lord bless us all. Thank you.
We also thank you very much. See you. She is really adorable. Yankasa, your MD, multi-TV MD, Santok Sen, Bruni Bako, multimedia Bruni Bako, Nebre, and also now the Yeso, Yansem Kaka. Daddy,
that was our MD for multi-TV, and that's Santok Singh. He has a few words for us as well.
Good morning. Her Excellency, Mrs. Rebecca Adom, the First Lady of Ghana, Your Royal Majesty, Her Excellency, Lady Julia, Honorable Ministers, Nanano, the Board and Management of Komfuanoche Hospital, Mr. Ken Ansah, the Chief of Radio and Digital Media Multimedia Group, the Management of Multimedia Group, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an interesting 10-month journey since Seth Kwame Boateng visited the hospital and revealed the situation in the hospital through his documentary called Next to Die. And here we are 10 months later looking at a magnificent building that came about out of the documentary. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Multimedia Group is in the business of creating credible, relevant content and delivering information which gets to the heart of the matter and deliver value for audience and communities. That's what we do. That's our core value: leadership, integrity, and community. The leadership role of media today is evident. We are inspired by what we achieve through impactful journalism, which gets results and has a massive impact on society. We are inspired to do more and to be an effective partner to improve lives. Sad documentary, Next to Die, saddened us, putting us into a dilemma about what could be done to help ease the situation at the health facilities. Our journalism is aloof and is real and thought-provoking. Today we can smile and say Aiko to all those who through diverse ways supported this project. We are overwhelmed by the driving force of the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, through Rebecca Foundation, for championing this cause for this project to be completed. We also acknowledge the tireless effort of Mrs. Samira Baumia, wife of the Vice President. Both of them personally, in every meeting, check the meeting and discuss details about the project. They personally supervise and make sure things are done properly and well. So we are thankful for that. And we cannot forget the support from diverse individual organizations and stakeholders to make this new facility a reality. This has truly been a humbling and uplifting experience for us at Multimedia Group, and what he has done is to help us to the realization that this is the first step on a journey to consistently support great causes which speak to the heart of the issue. I need not say much, and this new mother and baby unit speaks for itself. But I cannot go without mentioning some special thanks to some special individuals. I would like to thank African Builders Partners, the contractors, Eric and Stefan and team, who has built these facilities in a record time and with record budget as well. So this is what we promised, and this is what we delivered. Your Excellency, high five to that. And also special thanks to Mr. Ravi Amar, who tirelessly helped us to coordinate the whole project, and until now has not slept since the last container arrived this morning. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for your support, and I hope there will be more projects for us to help and to realize in future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I have you, sir. He's MD Multi TV. Thank you very much for those kind words and that message. At this point in time, I'd like to call to the microphone the country director of the World Bank, Mr. Benjamin van der Ora, to do the certification of the building. So, Mr. van der Ora, if you're here, please, let's see you. Okay, so there he is. I think it would be nice for us to give him a round of applause or welcome him in a warm way whilst he joins us this very morning.
Asante Otumfu Osei Tutu II, the First Lady of Ghana, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, Nana Num, members of the clergy, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. We are grateful for your presence at this historic event. My name is Benjamin van der Ora, and I am the Environmental Manager for SGS in Ghana. SGS is the world's leading inspection, verification, testing, and certification company. Together with our partners from ThinkStep, we have a global license from IFC and the World Bank to certify green buildings. And we are here today to inaugurate this magnificent new mother and baby unit here in Kumasi, which, because of the visionaries gathered here today, has been built sustainably as a green building. And green buildings are meaningful to Ghanaians. They use less energy, they preserve water, which protects owners and residents from high utility bills. And also, more important, they retain their value over time. This hospital is a symbol of how utility savings from conserving energy and water can be rechanneled into providing greater patient care, and in this very specific case, even save lives. We at SGS have had the privilege and the honor of collaborating with Mr. Eric Genet from African Building Partners from the start of the project, with the aim of certifying this building green, or as we call it, EDGE. EDGE stands for Excellence in Design for Greater Efficiencies. It is a global innovation by the World Bank and a subsidiary, the IFC. And I would like to give you a brief, short briefing about it. IFC's EDGE offers a faster, easier, and more affordable way to build and brand green in more than 130 countries, including Ghana, but also including some other neighboring countries such as Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, and other emerging countries in the world. EDGE includes a software that helps to identify the most practical ways to build green. And for the first time, a developer can see online, on the interface, the extra cost to build green and the time it will take to pay back through lower utility bills. To achieve EDGE certification, a building must perform 20% better than a typical building in 3 categories. And these categories are energy, water, and materials. EDGE is still young in Ghana, but it is already making a difference with such projects as this new mother and baby unit. The exchange project in Accra will also feature a Radisson Blu hotel and residential unit that will be EDGE certified, and the proposed Takoradi shopping mall will also be built green. There are more projects on the horizon which are yet to be announced. But what is important is it's not just for this hospital to be green, but for other types of building to also be built green, including homes, hotels, offices, and retail buildings across the country. So with this introduction of EDGE work by IFC and SGS, I would like to proceed to hand over the EDGE final certificate of this mother and baby unit to the contractor representative, Eric Genet, on behalf of the Rebecca Foundation. But before we proceed, I would just like to draw your attention to the particulars of this certificate. And you will hear some impressive figures resulting from our audits. SGS has audited the design and material specs of the hospital building. We have come to site on multiple occasions to assess the construction techniques and assess the material used. We have remeasured many windows, we have verified the flow rates in the taps, and countless other aspects. And all of this was done to provide you, donors, doctors and nurses, patients, with the assurance that this hospital was truly built green. Here are the figures. As per this certificate, which, by the way, is the first EDGE final certificate in Ghana, and it's also the first hospital certified in Africa. As per this certificate, yes, definitely this deserves a round of applause, but it's not finished. The MBU is realizing 56% energy savings in comparison with a typical similar hospital. It is realizing 33% water savings in comparison with a typical hospital. And there is 42% less energy embodied in the materials chosen for the hospital. So this certification really is amazing with the final result. It has been the result of an incredible commitment by African building partners who built the hospital in record time, yet with a constant attention to details, and quietly achieve such a high sustainability performance. And I think this definitely deserves a round of applause for Mr. Genet and his colleagues from African Building Partners and all their subcontractors.
Rep Director as a World Bank. Now certification, no here work as alone. Stevie, but I follow the Namasum Sam, and Tim did yourself. And who be here say, I met them Kakra. Ediamamo nti me director and I church will be what I say a year green building yeah that is see where ya a year the kind cry ya abepiem e Ghana na certification no ye the kind ya bibi man nyina no ye nya bie na wase bie de wo mukra na say ye ka green building na just say nam kanea ya ente bia dum so na etete ye ne o mampanyin na dankwa Kufuado and now we meet press and I say, Yawada will meet press what did you just say, do so no, yea, Nasemukina, Wahamu Temu, Edionumi and Sa, and Abati and Yinam Kanye Sikaso, that to me a bois here the Asher Ayafo, Sana Yensioso, and also Eba Beteso, and Tiemessio Basa, I walk on for not a green building, the Edikai, ya, and walk Ghana, and then put Epibi certification waka wasem no niche mu nyina eno no indeed your first lady is adorable. This is unprecedented and it's your better first lady asepa. Mrs. Adom Monsemano, thank you very much for putting your hands together for her. Bless all of you. All right, so I told you before we began this very commissioning this morning that there will be lots of speeches. Now at this point in time I'd like to welcome to the microphone the Minister for Health in the presence of Honorable Koku Ajman Meno. Please put your hands together for him for me. Welcome him warmly for me. He's got some very special message for us, so let's applaud him. Let's welcome him in a very special and warm way. Good morning, sir. Nana Bantu
Lady Julia Osei-Tutu, Her Excellency, the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, officials of the multimedia group, colleague ministers present, and colleague MPs who are also present here, Nananom, the board, management and staff of various directorates and units of Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I want to presume that all of us assembled here are so happy, including those who couldn't be here but are watching us on television, and those of us Ghanaians who might not have been privileged to be here, nor probably even watching us on television this morning. I would want to presume that we are all happy. Happy for the fact that the First Lady, championing a foundation, has been able to do this wonderful, marvelous work for us. But amongst all of us who are happy, I think I deserve and take the singular privilege to say that I should be the happiest. Not only me, all those big men and women and those of us working in the health sector should be particularly very happy. Why should I say so? Yes, because what we are witnessing this morning and the commissioning of the center seems to be the first very major significant project that has been donated to the health sector in this country by the Rebecca Foundation, headed by her First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo. Excellency, we can't hide our joy. We are so happy, and we can only make assurances and promises to you. You toiled, solicited, visited, supervised, you talked, gave instructions, did all that you could do to let us realize a dream that you came up with. If you are not able to make very good use of this facility, First Lady, I think we will come to you with canes for you to lash us. So that is a promise that we're going to make very good use of the facility. And that will be the obligation of the board, the CEO and management and staff of Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital. If you should come back in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and we do an assessment, and you have failed us, it will mean that you will have killed the spirit and the vim the First Lady is moving. So the rest of us in the country, also managing other facilities, will not benefit from her largesse. So Komfo-Anokye board, the chairman, Nana, you are here, the CEO, you are here. I want us to come and do an assessment almost every quarter to make sure that the facility will continue to be in the state as it is as we move along. That will encourage the First Lady to give us a few more of this facility. Madam First Lady, I believe at this stage I wouldn't do any consultation with my directors in the ministry and in other agencies of the health sector. But we will want to pronounce you as a domestic donor partner. We always talk about donor partners, but they are either multilateral or bilateral agencies. The World Bank, DFID, EU, the NIDA, you can name. But the first time we've seen the Rebecca Foundation, 100% Ghanaian, domestic foundation doing this type of thing, I think you deserve to be named and recorded in the ministry's archives as the first major domestic donor partner. And that will mean we may be coming to you for some more, madam. Our indicators are not very good so far as mother and child statistics are concerned. I won't bore you by reading so many numbers per 100,000 and numbers per 10,000 when I'm talking about maternal and infant mortality. The shortfall of it is that we couldn't meet our Millennium Development Targets when we did assessment in 2015. We are now, together with the Ghana Statistical Service, just about closing and completing the survey that we are doing, and we shall publish our results in course of the year. The initial indications are said that, preliminary indications are said that we are not going to meet our MDGs even for this year. And that is the shortfall of it. That means that the facility that you have donated to us will go a very, very, very long way to help us get to realize or achieve the indicators we have been fighting and toiling to meet that we haven't been able to get to. Madam First Lady, I think at this stage, I wouldn't have so much more to say, but to continue to assure you that we will put to good use, we will maintain, and we will make sure that this facility will help us bring down the indicators that we have not been able to get to targets that we have set for ourselves for a very, very long time now. I think I'll rest my case, and thank you so, so much. We are grateful.
Thank you very much. Minister of Health, Honorable Ajimai Menu, Yamisha, your kind of say maintenance 3 months, and I said, well, to me, I'm not, Emana, Yafana, Chef Lady in Kurai, no one, some be Sifu Frank, Kawa, Mohammed de Motokwa, Namakwadema, and Tinia Motoba. Honorable Ajimai.
At this point in time, I know that many of you will be happy to welcome Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Land of Ghana, Mrs. Rebecca Akufu. But before you hear her voice, we have a recital to come up your way.
Green building, a World Bank, Aba certified, na Ghana, Asantimemu na Aba, na wa found Kobe, Bianwa Yabaha, na here said, Wawan Kakra, Enuti, Anyensem Kakra. Mama Rebecca Akufo-Addo, Her Excellency, or man penny fair, any other man and Yensem, Akusika, and at the time Yensem neighbor.
Ghana woma patampa yada wasia ensa yema wayiko penny kwase yeni mwani animwo ana di onimu tuani edini jina chere no ano wisia na ni masase mu kwan no nti ekoba sentem chere ni owrasa kwami atopoma ani multimedia modem no ni won hwehwe mu beda di se benwo wotu ekum apadu wo konfan na chia ya resabia no ohunu se asempa yetia wan kwa baby ana baba tampa so okay you say titi bremu no ahema bi tnasa ni e friend Esther dini dibrato ho ti Israel fo nyina enfa na okay kwa kufu adwa wunyim nyiyimu obia dia ya wodie akokwa bata ya wubutu Ghana maso akota wakada samebu ubomo akokwa nsuwa bata mpa wasa kwa video kosi aya Wunsusu ya pani wajen penti nene. Yesi uhema praku wompunti omu. Wawasu, ningo, ni akuse. Oba peni na okai praku kwado. Wakare adasya praku wana wabekoni atensene nene. Oraja kwa brefesho andofa. Wadamra shebe janu omampeni Dr. Hilali man brasho busiamu. Mwne ejumaka. Yada wasia ensa. Oba peni na okai praku kwado wani monyamu nyirafapo. Kwani monyamu nyirabejemu. Apanti pamu kusia wuni mrikanku nemo muwa kukodro. Wadi awawa wado. Wawa tema. Uwa yemye. Umrune se. Tepani suana yemya. Suata da afenu. Yara yankona hantanso. Enti wuni wuchochuro muchoma mpeni abedi echira yu samira bawona. Aba kukodro kwa wasona wanda mtitibuo. Esira museja taruwa wasona hufoni mumba. Omruse. Kwansansa tise upedi mpa unya. Upedi momunso unya. Oba pana tati yako kona na pechi yeso. Awan didi mensu awo prodibi. Entu ane wabanai. Diade fefeke siyese ya dom asante mai. Otu mfopem so na se tutoa bebi a wate kraure. Ne kraure so. Wase weka atampa. Webemwa. Ekpi wasu kukudu se. Webemwa. Enwetana yedi wujina domano. Wema wenu wa wanda se wadi wukura wabra na nado dankwe kukwado. Diwe ni mukosa. Webemwa. Mwani ajumapa. Mama peni Rebecca kukwado. Bibrusia wusi pisita. Opusu ajumapa wabenusiro. Empapa suwa wapa wamasua enge na lumu dana niye na wape. Otia na nkadrona na. Onwa kwa na sasi wantini wisi. Weni wata sabra no meni. Umna sai weni to sabra bai. Wano papa ti se ko dano ma. Uya kumi efita ase sutrema. Opanda ejita sa denku na surachi ahome. Wanta ase tipanyinya. Upasi sita. Wanantu tetasa apantu. Webemwa. Kesa afia pe. Ohaina ho. Yumaina ho kepa. Ni ho hefata lo. Nizo hani nyaloke kusi. Ona jen eja for rikra ye na ka edeme boma na ni ba fetamo afi nyuma enya na kase awo papa Rebecca odamo wa mahia ya wa masai ye no ni miwa kenani miwa fami na kazi ake wa mahia yelo na na do danka akufuado ni ochi papa ayo nkunim le benodi ake wa fankunim ya liloi na Bible e den teto wa kase kazi onu to Yesu Kristo ye nkunim le benodi ake wa fankunim ya liloi oyi wala go mama mpeni abedi ase Dr. Mamudu Bawomia ase wa amuje na Rebecca abba tasa wodi awon pampa hye bia so Ghana mamu ha moni ani monyansa wa se wo suna busia wukunu wa ko Mamudofo rekesa kwa kubu afa wode adrache kwa ku asama ye nisumye tasa wo bre na wodi obi mu wasibuo ade wodo na tema ye na juma na na do dan kwa kufuado ase me dompe me wonam me mpade yo yere pa bia ba ya na waye wa se na nyimonya asante hene ko Obia Santa Kotoko, are you copies? Printing Prepa, what's the Brotoko? And then a dog for Julia. What's the Nenimonian? Yada was answer. Papa, are you all careful? More careful. You man double. What day?
Namishaku. As a man laugh at First Lady Ampa. Namishan, Papa, more careful. When we didn't say Pusumami, when Biaso, whatever so the die. Green building, no. I had there for Baba Santimemu, and then Tiaku Nasi and Kamau. Now, Nina say, yet the Kaya be the mind green building to say it. Abana Samrani 1 hour crank and every. And no, I'm Raspi and in Katai. Now, a first lady, Mamma Rebecca Akufuado, and Rofedia, or Medina.
Mommy, please, it's your time now to speak to us. But once you join us here, I want you to hear this from me. September Boateng and I had a conversation yesterday. And because women of Kumasi and Ashanti are excited about this very beautiful MBU, what they are saying is that, are you bothered about it or are you excited about it? What do you make of it? But let's hear you, Mommy.
Sit. Good morning everyone. Wasn't that beautiful? That young lady was really, really very good. And I thank her very much for the beautiful words. The Bantamahini Bafo Wusu Amankwetia the Sixth, Lady Julia, wife of the Asantehini, the Minister of Health, Honorable Kweku Ajimamenu, the Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, and other Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers here with us this morning, the Mayor of Kumasi, Honorable Osei Asibe Entry, the Dean of St. Cyprian's Anglican Church, Very Reverend Elvis Achampong, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, the CEO of KATH, Dr. Ohiniba Owusu-Danso, Nananum, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today is a happy day for us all. This is in sharp contrast to how we felt when we first saw the documentary Next to Die by Multimedia's Seth Kwame Boateng. I remember thinking, we are better than this. How did a country like Ghana with such potential get here? I was not alone in my outrage. I remember the Second Lady, Samira Bamia, who unfortunately cannot be with us here this morning, was equally outraged. From all over the country, there was an outpouring of indignation and outrage, anger, and shame that we had done this to ourselves. The vulnerability of our mothers and children had exposed our vulnerability as a people. That was when I knew that we needed to act. Our two fundraisers in Accra and Kumasi, in collaboration with the Multimedia Group, galvanized the whole country. Immediately, the outpouring of anger gave way to an outpouring of giving, equipment, supplies, checks, cash, mobile money transfers poured in for the project. Women, men, corporate bodies, and even children sent in their contributions. We broke ground on the 29th of May 2017, and work began. On the 11th of October 2017, I came to inspect the progress of work. Now, I need to confess this. What I saw was way beyond what I had imagined. Again, on December 9, 2017, I saw the images of the completed mother and baby unit. It was simply overwhelming to see what all of us had done in just 5 short months. So here we are today, and I stand here a fulfilled woman. I stand here a grateful mother. I stand here proud of my people. We did it by coming together as a people. We provided a place where our mothers and babies can receive care in dignity, with all due respect to people who give us life and to future generations. This facility we are commissioning today is world-class one. More importantly for me is the fact that it is the only green hospital in Africa, certified by EDGE of IFC and the World Bank. I emphasize this point because I believe Ghana needs to go green in the construction of public facilities. This will save us money over the long term and help preserve our environment. I'm truly proud of the work of the contractors, African Building Partners. Thank you so very much. The Sustainable Development Goal 3 enjoins us to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. This includes taking steps to lower our maternal and infant mortality rates. My hope is that projects like this, together with needed interventions like the elimination of mother-to-child transmission, will get us closer to achieving our maternal and infant mortality goals. The process of building this mother and baby unit has taught me a few lessons. I want to share them with you. The first lesson I learned was this: we are better together. We are capable of solving our challenges. The President, my husband, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I knew you'd like that, dreams of a Ghana beyond aid. This is a dream that consumes him. This has also become my dream and the dream of many others, men and women whom we can trust to lead in achieving this dream. In its own way, the story of this mother and baby unit tells me that it is so possible. We are capable of developing our own country given our enormous natural and human resources. We look forward to a day when Ghana sits at the negotiating table as worthy partners and from a position of strength. That is the President's dream. That is my dream, and I dare say that it is everyone's dream too. As First Lady, I'll be working with our people to live our dream as a truly strong, independent people. The second lesson I learned is that gender, tribe, religion, political affiliation, age, and economic status do not matter. A people united with a common purpose for the common good is all that we need to develop our dear country. This is what struck me when Ghanaians from all walks of life came together to support this project. The third lesson is this: the media is a powerful tool to shine a light on society. Often we see the media as overly intrusive and judgmental of us, especially when we are in positions of power. But as we saw with the role multimedia played, the media is a powerful tool for national development. And I really want to see the media take on more of the social issues that affect our people and shock us into action. Multimedia, says Kwame Boateng, you make us all proud. In the past few months, my team and I have talked extensively on the need for proper maintenance of this facility. Indeed, many Ghanaians have expressed the same concern. Too often, we get excited by new things, but all too often, we neglect to keep it looking new. Today, we are all proud of what we see, or we shall see very soon. Are we going to be still proud and happy in 10 or even 20 years' time? Will the children who are born in this facility today come back to have their own babies in a well-functioning, well-maintained facility? We need to answer that question today and not tomorrow. I am happy that the authorities of the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital are taking this issue seriously and have initiated measures to maintain this facility. I wish to state that the Rebecca Foundation will provide the hospital with every support to ensure we maintain this facility. The Rebecca Foundation is committed to the welfare of women and children in the areas of health, education, and economic well-being of women. We have started a number of initiatives to address social issues in these areas. The foundation has an initiative called Rebecca's Special Initiative, which executed the Komfuanochi Mother and Baby Unit. We are currently supporting Kolebu to build a hostel for parents of children receiving cancer treatment. Our next project under Rebecca's Special Initiative is the construction of an intensive care unit at the children's block of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital in February. Again, I'll be calling on all of you to help the foundation do this. There are so many individuals and corporate bodies who contributed to this project, and it is virtually impossible to name them all. I sincerely thank all Ghanaians and friends of Ghana, including the Japanese government who supported this project. I'm also grateful to the Second Lady, my daughter, Mrs. Amira Bamia, who has been with me every step of the way. The Asantehene Nana Osei Tutu, the Second Lady, and Lady Julia, who have also been right behind me. Special thanks to the multimedia group, and again, Seth Kwame Boateng, who began this all. Other media houses who have given this project needed publicity in airtime and column inches. Staff of the Rebecca Foundation who have worked tirelessly and with passion to see to the completion of this project. The staff of Komfuanochi who collaborated with the contractor on design and approval processes. The people who told their stories in the documentary Next to Die. Today is every indication that your pain has led to a positive outcome. Africa Building Partners who executed a world-class facility in record time and within budget. Eric, Stefan, and your team, may God bless you all. And to every single one of you, I sincerely thank you, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo. You have thanked us enough, you've blessed us enough, but I think that we can also say thank you very much and God bless you. Now, I'll pick up a few things. That during the documentary we watched, that many people were heartbroken, they were, disturbed, they were even angry. But even out of the anger when she took up this mantle to embark on this project, people gave, and they gave willingly and freely. And today we are here to commission this very beautiful project, and we have smiles on our faces.
It tells you, say, all negative stories, maybe no personal, no. Yeah, you find the person and so before it's me piano and my green building a decay way be memo it's me basic Anna. And she's saying says she feels so fulfilled as a woman. Indeed, she will be fulfilled because it is the first in Africa, the first in Ghana.
Well, she again called on us all to support her for the Kolebu project, and I'm sure that we will all contribute in our small or big way to see that one also come to fruition. Thank you very much. At this point in time, we'd like to call on our special guest of honor, representing Osei in the person of
Bantamahene Bafo Owusu Amankwetia, Ya Otoso Ensi, Anana Akwaba.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo. Your Royal Highness, Lady Julia Osei Tutu. Honorable Minister of Health, Honorable Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Chief Executive of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, heads and staff of directorates and units of Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, eminent invited guests, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to be selected to chair this august function. I am most grateful for the honor done me. As we all know, the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital occupies a unique position in the healthcare delivery system of this country. By virtue of its geographical location, this facility is accessed by patients from every part of the country. Unfortunately, since its construction in 1955, very little expansion has taken place here in terms of the wards and other spaces for clinical services. With growing pressures on the limited space, the hospital found grave congestion with all the negative support on clinical services. Among the most affected were the obstetrics and gynecology and the child health directorates. In 1976, the government began a new maternity and children's block project to address the space and equipment challenges of the hospital. The project, as you all know, has remained moribund to this day. And in spite of all the pressures extended by His Majesty Otumfuo and Lady Julia, the hospital could not find the appropriate response, and the country had to endure years of countless deaths of mothers and children, resulting from the impact of the shameful decongestion. It was therefore a welcome relief when the First Lady, through her Rebecca Foundation, with the collaboration of Lady Julia and Multimedia, came on board to raise funds for this project to provide an interim solution to the problem of congestion at the hospital. Thanks to the support extended by Menchia and Asanteman, a highly successful fundraising event was held at the Menchia Palace in Kumasi in aid of this project, whose inauguration we are witnessing today. Your Excellency, the First Lady, honorable ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that this project is going to make a significant positive impact on the delivery of maternal and neonatal care services and training in this part of the country. We are told that this project, apart from its state-of-the-art equipment, has also provided almost thrice the space than previously available at the old maternity ward and MBU. The expansion in the current space and equipment for maternal and child health care services at Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, while waiting for the completion of the now famous 42-year-old maternity and children's block project, will help improve the overall care for mothers and babies, and more importantly, reduce the many avoidable deaths associated with procreation. Your Excellency, the First Lady, honorable ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I stress that much as this project is very significant in providing some solution to the challenges of maternal and neonatal care at the hospital, it is only an interim measure. It's only an interim measure. I beg your pardon. This country must deliver its promised long-term solution to the problem through the completion of the 42-year-old maternity and children's block project in the shortest time possible. This is a project that vast sums of money have been pumped into its execution, and it is only prudent that everything is done to complete it so that the country can begin to reap some benefits from its investment. Your Excellency, the First Lady, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I bring my address to a close, I wish to stress the urgent need for a strict maintenance regime to be put in place for this project. Whilst the bulk of this responsibility lies on the management of this facility, both patients and the general public also have a role to play. Patients must be prepared to pay for the cost of services provided at this facility, whilst the general public can also assist through ward adoptions and donations in respect of the maintenance needs of the facility. May I also use this opportunity to convey my gratitude to all individuals and corporate bodies who play very significant and varied roles in the successful execution of this project. To the First Lady and Lady Julia, the multimedia group, donors, and the project contractors, Asantemai and Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, are most grateful to you all for your generosity and support towards this project. May God richly bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was for Owusu Amagwe, the sixth Bantamahine, who just gave his speech to us all. We thank you very much, Nana. God bless you.
We would like to acknowledge the presence of some media houses, Mo AE, Jumediano Live, a multimedia group, of course. It's our program, so certainly join using Adom.
99.5, join 99.7, join our multi-TV.
Exactly, and Adom TV as well. FAG TV and FAU TV, Net2 TV, TV3, Atinka TV, Kesben Metro TV Royal Television, and the GH1 Television, and all radio stations are Mosoma Pekin Live now.
Well, at this point in time, we need to do some presentation. So we need to have some representatives from the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital.
Yes,
join us in the presentation.
See you.
But you know something? When you have a mother who understands the need of the child or the children, you are very safe and very, very comfortable.
Exactly.
We are here. Some of you came here without eating, sitting under the tents, the heat and all. Our first lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, thought it wise that we would need to be refreshed. So she spoke to the cocoa processing company that is to bring us some cocoa drinks. So 1,000 and over cups are available per the request from the first office.
CPC. Now there was CPC and they are introducing a new brand of chocolates. So yeah, very new. That was CPC man. Every Ghana chocolate. The cocoa is good, and until drink the cocoa, it's good for your heart.
All right, so like we said, we have cocoa drinks for each and every one of you here. This is the First Lady's office. Now, we have a presentation. Seth Kwame Boateng, where are you? Join us here right now. Seth Kwame Boateng. He is a man who put together this very documentary that we've talked about for some time now. He's the same person based on this documentary that has, pushed us all to
award-winning journalist.
Indeed.
From Multimedia Group.
Can you count the number of awards that Kwame Boateng has won over the years? Please put your hands together for him for me. Or no, Nejuma Yepa, what team Multimedia and then
This is citation of honor to Seth Kwame Boateng. The board, management, and staff of Konfanochi Teaching Hospital are honored to present this citation to Seth Kwame Boateng of the Multimedia Group for your trailblazing documentary on the difficult operational environment of the hospital's maternity unit and the mother and baby unit. Not only did you draw the nation's attention to the serious challenges through the special documentary, but you also actively strove to trigger a national response, which ultimately led to the First Lady's successful fundraising drive and the construction of a modern maternity mother and baby unit, and the pediatric intensive care unit facilities for the hospital. You have by this feat demonstrated that you are a journalist with a difference, because you are not only interested in amassing bylines, but most importantly, determined to be part of the solution to issues highlighted in your words. Accept the heartfelt gratitude of the hospital for a job well done.
Oh, and someone wabo Juma multimedia. Aye, and then to Atwaka, you to me Casani and Kohunti in a ya can use it. Yet Tiamoa, so Namiata Roma, it brings results.
And watching as you take this, we pray that it's going to encourage you to do more for this country and, of course, Team Multimedia. God bless you, sir. Who's the next person?
Next on the list, Air Multimedia Group. Of course, he came from a group, from a company. Yantana Chianka Maso, and until the next Air Multimedia Group.
The board, management, and staff of Konfanochi Teaching Hospital present this citation to the Chief Executive Officer and management of the Multimedia Group in appreciation of the immense role played by the group in highlighting and galvanizing a national response to the difficult operational environment of the hospital's maternity unit and the mother and baby unit. Through the active use of the esteemed platforms of your media group in supporting the consequent highly successful First Ladies fundraising drives, the hospital now has a spacious and well-equipped mother and baby unit, maternity and a pediatric intensive care unit